Good morning on this beautiful Monday. Happy Monday to all of you who are already watching. Coda Bear, thank you, man. How you doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Good afternoon, the real German. Yes, I forget that we have the world is round in a big sphere, so yes, good afternoon to you too. Usually there's people from all over the world, so I need to get used to saying, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Hey, how you doing? Ja is the friend. Good morning, man. Thank you. All right, well, we're gonna start today, and we're gonna play in American Truck Simulator, so I've been thinking about a schedule of live streaming, and my idea now is to get Monday through Fridays playing American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator in alternate days, and then Saturdays and Sundays, when possible, playing any other game like Simracing, Assetto Corsa, Shutoku, BeamNG, and any other. So yeah, today we're going to start with American Truck Simulator. Hey German, that's a good question. So, did you use an ESP32 for the wiring? So, the only ESP32 I am using on the simulator here is here, on my steering wheel. And I can show it since we didn't start it yet. I don't know if you'll be able to see it though, if I move a little bit to the side here, maybe move the steering wheel. But this little thing here that I'm touching behind the green board, there's a little ESP32 here. And the reason why I am using an ESP32 on the steering wheel, and only here and not anywhere else. So here there are a bunch of Arduino Micro Pros. So there's an Arduino Micro Pro here, 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 and on the light switch, there's one for the gauges. The reason why I'm using an ESP32 here is because I don't want a wire. So this one is connected through Bluetooth as a Bluetooth joystick. And it's getting power from the Fanatec board. So I found which ones are the 5 positive and neutral. And then I just put a little solder behind and a wire that goes and power the ESP32. So basically it's just, draining power from there. But it doesn't matter because since it's plugged into the computer through the quick release, there's power, plenty of power here. So that's the only ESP32 I'm using. I know ESP32s are better, but here on the rest of the simulator, it works perfectly, man. So I don't have any reason to overcomplicate things, if it makes any sense. All right, let's get started. Let's put the game on and let's get going. So we're gonna open up American Truck Simulator. Jai's the friend. Yes, the radio works. And now you can see that the gauge cluster went off because it's changing to another game. It was set for BeamNG, and now it's going to be set for American Truck Simulator. It's going to restart right about now. Yeah, it just moved, and there you go. That started, and now it's connected. So it does the 2 steps there. And let me get here. So we're going to get the screen. You see the screen is pretty small there. And then we use the a simple runtime window editor to kind of spread it all over my triple TV setup. So I hit here ATS on a profile, and there we go. Now we got a nice and big American Truck Simulator. We're going to continue our career. So the radio works. It works with the 6 CD changer that's embedded in the radio. It works FM, AM, and also the 10 CD changer is being used as an input auxiliary from the computer. So the computer sends its audio through here, and then it sends back to 2 speakers I have behind the dashboard. That's how it works. Hello, Acquisti, buongiorno. Or actually, it's how do you say good afternoon in Italian? Buonasera is good night, right? So buongiorno is good morning, and then buonasera is good night. So what is good afternoon? But thank you for dropping by just to say hello. I really appreciate that, Acquisti. Hello, Sedan. How you doing? Let me see here. I'm going to put the chat and see if that works. and it's with the pedals. Where is it? Let me see if I can see the... No, I can't see it. Yeah, it's not working. Is it not? Maybe I put the wrong link. Dancing on the sun. Dude, just be kind, man. I'm not gonna do anything if you talk to me like that. I will drive in just a second. I just began my live stream, man. I'm just setting up everything here. Saying hello to my good friends that are joining on TikTok, here on the red app, and also on the purple app. Buon pomeriggio. Nice. Well, buongiorno is fine. All right, man. All right, let's get started. I don't see the chat. I will fix it later. I'd like to see the chat window on the main screen, but that's all right. Let's get the Apple CarPlay on. It's not synced, so we need to sync them. So the screen you're seeing is not the same screen that I'm seeing, so let's just get that fixed. There we go. Now we kind of have the same. Let's see. There we go. Now we have the same screen. Do we have a job? I don't remember. I think we do. I think we're on our way to somewhere. And, oh, let me get the map going on here. Truck Sim GPS, guys. If you're wondering what app am I using to get the like a Waze lookalike on my phone, this is called Truck Sim GPS. There we go. Connected. And yes, we have a delivery to make, and that will be to Wichita, and then we're going up north, and we're going to Burlington. I think it's Colorado, right? Can't recall. Let's get going. Parking brake. Let's put the fuel information on my gauge cluster. There's 1,453 miles to an empty tank. See you soon, Acquisti. Yes, Sean. Pretty much the whole thing. Are we gonna? That's the next entrance. So let's see if I can turn around here and go through the right place. All right. So yeah, today we're driving and we're taking this big tanker here towards Colorado, I think. I don't recall. Is there a particular reason why you don't use NVIDIA Surround? Yes, Coda, there is one. So what happens on my simulator, and I don't know if it's just me, but for some people on some monitors, in my case I'm using TVs. So the triple TV setup that I have here can run 120 hertz. Oh, thank you. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Everybody is so kind here. Yeah, so my NVIDIA, for some odd reason, why is it not changing gears? Why is it not going second gear? Weird. Okay, now it went. So the NVIDIA will only detect 24 rates, 24 hertz as a refresh rate, and I don't know why that happened. So if I put the NVIDIA Surround here, it will run my triples with 24 hertz, and that's pretty low, man. So I just stopped trying and I gave up on it, and I kind of got used to it. Am I using SimHub on the phone? Living Ethan, no. This is a dedicated app called Truck Sim GPS. It's not the it's not SimHub. SimHub is running on my little LCD screen right there. But here on my phone, I have a different app called Truck Sim GPS. It's available on Patreon. The guy's doing an amazing job. How much did the monitor cost, Andre? So I bought 3 TVs here. They're roughly $700 each. I don't remember how much I paid for them. They're 4K, 120 Hz, 65-inch TCL TVs. I think the model was Q70. Q70. Quebec 70. Hello, cats. Good morning. Well, I'm glad I don't work for your company, right? Dancing on the sun. All right, we got to stop at the wait station. Aylin, you thought it was real for a moment? Yeah, I don't know what it does, that Coda Bear. It's very weird. Like some monitors, like mine is 120 hertz, and it will cap it at 24s. Like if it was 60, I could live with it for some games, but 24, dude, that's pretty low. I'm doing well, Masked. Same to you, man. All right, cats, thank you. Do you have a Volvo? Yes, I have 3 Volvos in real life, and this half Volvo here. So the third-party software allows higher refresh rate. So it's not that it's allowing, as more of like this app here, the simple runtime window editor, I think that's the name. It won't, like, the monitors are already running at 120 hertz, which is the native refresh rate that they have. What happens to it is that it will configure the window to the right size. So it's not like it's changing the game or creating a single large monitor. So that's why you need to configure. Each game will be different. So it's a little bit of a, you know, a task to get them all to work. But once you get them working, it's a lot easier, in my opinion. Well, thank you, Ujval. Hamza, how much is a whole setup? So the whole setup is not fair, like I will tell you in a second, but the part that makes my simulator special is the rig, the hardware part, the part that I'm sitting on, which is the car, and the fact that every single button here works in the computer. So those two, $300 for car parts, and another $400 or so in all the hardware, wood, metal, carpet, the Arduinos, that kind of stuff. So $700 will get you going with the rig itself. Now, the computer, the TVs, I spent about $10,000 on everything. Like, I do have on my channel, the tutorial will tell you exactly how much I spent on each thing. But there's a detailed breakdown. Hello, eyebrow too sexy? How did you connect the car system to the TVs? So it's just a game, it's running on PC. The game is running to the TVs. The car is just a big, you know, a big structure built around it, so I can play and sit down and enjoy. Yeah, I do agree. The purple or the red apps are much better. Oh, no worries, man. Coda, ask your questions away. I am always glad to answer them, man. Hey, Slow Lane Productions. What's good, man? Happy Monday. Does the fuel gauge work with the game? Yes, empty. So I have just about half a tank of fuel right now, and I have about 1,300 miles till my fuel tank is empty. Isn't that supposed to be an auto transmission? Hun, no, this is a Volvo manual transmission called Spaceball. If you watch, there's a few videos that I posted, and there's one that I posted last week that shows this in detail. I showed it even in my car, because I do have the same car in real life, and it's also manual. What game is it called on PC? So this is called American Truck Simulator. How do you even make one of those setups? So there's a tutorial on my channel that you can follow on the Red app. Can you play Forza Horizon 5? Yes, it works. Yo, Garrett's. Happy Monday. Well, thank you, man. How do all the buttons and gauges work without them being connected to the PC dancing on the sun? So they are connected. Every single button you see here is connected to the PC through USB. So I'm running Arduino Uno Micro Pro, not a Uno, Arduino Micro Pro here. There's another one here. There's another one here. There's another one on the wiper stocks, and there's an ESP32 here. So it's connected through little microcontrollers, and they will allow you to use them as joysticks. I'm working on a tutorial that's going to be available there on my channel for also the electronics. I did post already the tutorial on the hardware, how to build the structure, and now the next one I'm working on is the electronics. Crazy Crow, is the weather real time like Flight Sim? No, the weather is just random weather. You can change it to have more rain, less rain, clear skies, or whatever you want. Twitchy, how much does the setup cost? I spent about $300 in car parts if you go to a Copart or pick and pull kind of junkyard, and I spent another $400 in metal, wood, carpet, that kind of stuff. So $700 for the rig. Yes, there is a clutch right here on my left foot. There is a clutch that I am actually using to drive the truck. So if I want to go down a gear, I press it and it will work as a clutch. Well, thank you. Try to stall the truck. Yes, it does stall. I can't stall it as it's moving, but if I am on, you know, like the traffic light or something, it will stall. I'm merging, dude. Let me in. I want to get out the left lane. Thank you. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I do have a triple 4K TV set up here. Oh, and I have to merge back here so I can see my rear view mirrors onto the sides. Oh, nice, Coda Bear. Oh, also, check out my Discord, Coda. I gotta put the link here again. I always forget to save it on my copy and paste. But I'm there to help out if people have questions about building. It's a lot faster than, just sending comments on my videos. Getting the parts is one thing. How did you even connect it to the game, Don? It's Arduinos, man. So Arduinos are pretty easy to connect to the game. It's just buttons. It's a fancy button box, if you will, that's using the original mask of the car. What wheelbase am I using, Peter? This is a Fanatec Club Sport DD with 12 Newton meters. Randy, is the tachometer accurate? It is accurate, but it's calibrated. So let me break it down to you. Trucks usually have lower RPMs because they're diesel. So this truck here will be redlining at 2,000 RPMs. So the game will send, whenever it sees 2,000 RPMs, it will send 7,500 RPMs here. So that's why it's a lot higher here on the RPMs, because it's calibrated. Hey, Enver! How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream, dude. Kappa Alpha Dafa. This is called American Truck Simulator, man. You're in Florida, man. Cool, man. I'm in Florida too. I'm in Tampa Bay area. Nate, let's not do that. I know what you're talking about, but let's not. That guy is a big S. Let's not do that for the whole, community. I know a lot of people from there that are cool people, decent people, so, but that one, yes. I can't even begin to say, I'm not going to use the words. Yeah, Arduinos. What wheelbase, Peter? I answered you. Thank you, Zavu. Am I driving a car or a truck? I'm driving a truck in the game with a car interior. What game is this? MB944. This is called American Truck Simulator. Does the radio work? Yes. So the radio works with 6 CD changer, audio from the computer, FM, AM, everything works. Every single button you see here will work. Not a single one will not. I can use the hazard lights, everything. The tachometer is correct, the speedometer is correct, everything works. American Truck Simulator better than Euro Truck Simulator? Enter, I don't think it's better or worse. To be very honest, it's the same game. It's literally the same everything. But what is different is that I can drive at 75 miles an hour here, and in Europe I can only go at 50, which is annoying. I mean, how did you get the Volvo wheel on it? There's a video on my channel, Peter, on the Red app. You can actually see how it was installed. And I teach you step by step how to do that. How's the weather in Florida? Trying to see if my post office held up to the storm. Man, it's Florida. It's on the during summertime. It'll rain a lot in the evenings, in the afternoons, and late night. Today's pretty blue skies here in Tampa. Thank you, Emder. How'd you get the Volvo on this? No, I answered that. Oh, thank you, Aviation. Thank you, Rio. Thank you, guys. How much does the setup cost, Benito Harriet? So the rig itself, which is what makes my simulator special, was $300 in car parts and about $400 in hardware. I have the steering wheel. Germany has the best highways. I mean, I'm not gonna argue there, but I still can only drive at 50 miles an hour there in the game. So America has the best highways in that sense. Am I playing American Truck Simulator? Yes, sir. Emir, I am. So I'm playing American Truck Simulator today, and I'm thinking about setting up a schedule. So I think I'm going to play like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays American Truck Simulator. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to hop into Euro Truck Simulator. And on the weekends, I'm just going to go drive anywhere. Assetto Corsa cars, F1 cars, BeamNG. So we have, you know, a little bit of a variety. Is the miles to an empty tank actually accurate? Yes, sir, Lord. It is accurate to the game. There's no speed limit in Germany in ATS. Yes, ETS. Yes, there is, Toby. I can guarantee you, if you watch some of my live streams, you'll see I've driven through Germany a lot of times in the game, and there is a limit. There's a speed limit. You can turn it off. Oh, you saw DeLorean? So, oh, man, I forgot to do this. Oops. The Autobahn in the game is 50 miles an hour for trucks, not for cars. When did I start live streaming? Thank you, man. I've been live streaming for a while now, but most of my followers there on TikTok came from my videos. I'm nearly at 200,000, which I'm very hopeful to achieve in about maybe a month at this rate. Rando, would I use a motion platform if it was convenient to stall? Oh, heck yeah, man. Absolutely. I would love a motion platform. That'd be pretty cool. That looks like a real car, Bambi. Yes, sir, because it's a real car interior. It's from a Volvo S60R 2005. Why don't you do this for real and make bread? Ah, my good friend, I do. I have an office job that I work from home. I get, you know, I have a very good payment, good salary, good income on that. It doesn't make any sense for me to go out and drive on the highways. I do this as a hobby. I love doing this as a hobby. I share with you guys. And I have about 200,000 people watching, not watching, but following me on TikTok, about 150,000 on Instagram. And I just reached the amazing 10,000 mark on the Red app. Is the AC working? So there's no air coming out, but I do have all the buttons here working. I can press any button and they will do button things. Dion, my voice is different. I don't know why it would be different. The same microphone. Did you get in crashes or witnesses in the car? Yeah, you can see crashes here, and I do get crashes sometimes. How do you get the camera far up the window? Not sure I understand that question. Bro, how do you have an Android and RTI screen? It's okay, bro. So, dude, it's not an Android. It's a CarPlay-ish, like, you know, it's a SIM hub. But this is connected to my computer. In my real S60R, in my garage, I do have a real Apple CarPlay working, but it's going through a Raspberry Pi. It's a completely different system, but it works. Prosper, how did you build the hood? There's no hood here. John Doe, yeah, right. I just get money from the sky. It just falls on my house. Yeah, right. What type of work do I do, if you don't mind me asking? No, I don't mind working. I don't mind answering. So I work with market research. It's been 25 years now, and I work as an executive at a very large company. So it hasn't always been work from home. After the COVID, it just kind of turned into like a lot more people in my industry are working from home. So I worked at another very large retailer, online retailer, for a few years, and then I changed to this company now. So I'm quite happy. I like them. Been for about 3 years now. And I work from home. I can do my time, whatever time I want. I usually do from like 9:45 till like 6:45-ish, 5:45-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if I have to stay longer, I will. If I don't have much, I won't. Bambi, I don't know. Who's being mean? I didn't even see that. It doesn't hurt me. I'm a grown-up 43-year-old. So, yes, I'm reading the chat. I'm reading the chat from different platforms. So I have about 350 people watching on the Red app, 336 people here on TikTok, and I have about 4 brave people on the Purple app. How does the force feedback get affected when using a real steering wheel? So because I'm using a 12 Newton meter, Kevin, it doesn't affect that much. I actually have to tone it down a little bit. Otherwise, it's just too heavy for me. Especially because trucks have power steering, or even cars. Hello, BBB. I might have missed what he said, but that's all right. You need to shift up. No, this is the highest gear that this truck has, Willie. So what happens is I'm running about, let me see here, I'm going to tell you in a second, 1,500 RPMs right now. So this tachometer is calibrated. So 2,000 RPMs in the game truck will mean 7,500 RPMs here in the truck. That's how it works. Do I actually drive? Yes, I do. I have 3 cars and a minivan. And I have a driver's license for just about 25 years now, and I never had a single ticket, not even parking violation. Mika Lickle, no, I don't. I'm not a big drinker. I don't even, I don't like the taste of it. The dice in the game, yes, it's in the game. I'm headed towards, I think it's Colorado. Oh, look, somebody asked about crashes. There's a crash right here. These 2 trucks just crashed. Man, how much was the DIY setup on your real car interior? So 666 Nevermore. I spent on the sim rig itself about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in all the hardware: wood, metal, carpet, the Arduinos here, that LCD screen right there. So about $700 in total. Watching from the so-called Red app. Oh, thank you, Yukon. Guys on the Red app, I really urge you, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel there. Hit the like button. It won't hurt you. It won't cost you anything. Just hit the like button. That will help me spread my, tutorials to more people. And it helps. Bro, you need to make a setup on showing how to build it. It's on my channel, man. It's on my tutorial. It's on my main channel. There's a long format video, 45 minute long. How do you get the sat nav? Louis, so try typing on Google Truck Sim GPS and you'll find it. How to gauge go with the game? So Casper, I think that's how you say it. So the gauge works with Arduino Uno and a CAN bus shield. Does the radio actually work? Yes. Marcus, what's the game? Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, thank you, Seb. Yes, I love that BMW. I'm actually working the electronics tutorial. I'm gonna mix a little bit of Volvo and a little bit of BMW, just so I can prove to you guys that any car interior will work with Arduinos. It's not just Volvo, it's not just BMW, any car. Oh, hello. Well, thank you, DJ Andre or Die Andre, I don't know. Hey, Brick, you got a big audience. Thank you, Seb. Yeah, I'm so stoked. 400 people watching on the Red app. Wow, guys, thank you. That's a first for me. I think this is my record. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. That's all I ask. We're going to sleep here so we can get the daylight going, because it's starting to get dark and you guys can't see the road. So I just prefer to sleep and get a daylight. It will be just a second. You won't even notice. So truck stops here. All right, let's just find a parking. Use the following key to stop the engine. So as you guys noticed, I can just press buttons. So The bottom air conditioning here will get the parking brake on. As you can see, the light is on. So it's neutral, and I can turn off the engine using the AC on and off here. And now we can sleep. I live stream on Twitch. Nice, man. Hope you get a lot of support. If somebody's watching, go check him out. Tyler Murek, why pay that to work your job on your off time? Dork. I don't pay. I get paid to do this, and this is a game. I'm earning money here. Well, why thank you, Tyler. You're helping me to get more money. If you hit the like button and subscribe, I get even more. Or you can just comment, and that will help either way. Thank you, PC. Subbed just because I was being toxic, so thank you, that guy. Thank you, man. Wait, this is a game. Yes, it's a game. So it's morning. Let's start moving around here. Parking brake is off, engine on. Rick Beckers, at that point, why not just drive a truck? Because it doesn't make any sense, man. It's like telling a Call of Duty or Battlefield 6 player, go join the army because you're playing a game. Yes, sir. This is American Truck Simulator today. Ibrahim, hi, bro. I played the game and it doesn't look that realistic like yours. So, man, you gotta add some, there's mods that will add more realism. You can get your settings, your graphic settings a little bit higher. So, that'll work. Is this vibrating? Yes, Mohammed. I have a butt kicker on my seat, and the steering wheel has force feedback, so you can kind of see it's shaking right now. It's not me. See, no hands, it's still shaking. That's the force feedback doing its thing. How long is the drive today, Wade? We're almost there. 2 minutes, and then we're going to take more jobs today, because I will stay online for just about another hour or so. So don't forget to subscribe if you like what you're watching. I do play American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Assetto Corsa, and BeamNG online here and live stream it. Hello Tomino, hello Shadow, hello Orion Taylor, hello Carver. Missing Flash, hello. Thank you, man. Is the pedals real or no? No, the pedals are gaming pedals. Let me show you. These are my pedals. These are Moza pedals. Oh, all right. Just the Moza. I forgot the model. I should know because they sent me for free. But yes, and I do have a clutch here as well. Can anyone do this? Andrew, yes, I have a tutorial on my channel. Anyone can follow it and build their own simulators. I will need gas soon. Yes, sir, I will, Trey. I have about a quarter tank left. Do it with Nate. Yes, Volvo S60R. Thank you, Contact. This was about $700 in total for the sim rig. Not talking about the triple monitors. I'm not talking about the PC. Just a sim rig. About $300 in car parts and a co-part, and another $400 or so in hardware. How to get a setup like that? So you'd have to build one, Jamie. I got a little setup today to help my driving in real life. Which game would I recommend that would help? Man, BeamNG is one of the most realistic games in terms of like driving dynamics. So I would definitely recommend BeamNG. By the way, if anyone wants to do a build like this, local body shops throw away dashes. Yes, PC trucking, that's super sad, but that is very true. You can get interior parts for free, man, if you're willing to look around. Or if you go to a Copart, you're going to pay next to nothing. Nobody actually buys the interiors out of cars. Does this setup feel different than your real car in your garage? Man, it feels different because of the cars I'm driving in the game. But overall, the sitting position, the driving position, they're all the same. So this adds to the realism, if you know, makes any sense. Does it have police in the game? Yes, just here. It does. Have you got a shifter as well? Yes. This is a manual shifter here, man. The Spaceball from Volvo. The 6-speed manual transmission that Volvo had equipped in their P2 Volvos. Any special driving socks? Yeah, I have my special driving socks today. Do I like Volvos, Danielle? Yes, I love Volvos, in fact. I do have 3 Volvos in my garage, and I've owned 9 Volvos in my life. Can you buy one? You have to build one yourself, my friend. Here is the delivery spot. Let's see, where? Just a simulator, yes. Hit the horn, okay. How do you get the phone to show the navigation? TT. So, truck, sim, altogether, GPS, Patreon, on Google. Oh, I can't choose the hardest one. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, there's the follow me. Don't forget to follow. But here it's grayed out, so I can only choose the next one. Play it safe. And I think I have to go around because I think I'm right on top of it. Yep, I'm right on top of it. Just the other way around. So let's go around. So is it so light to turn? Yes, because this is a truck. Trucks have power steering. If I'd be driving an F1 car like I did on Saturday, it'd be way heavier. Steve Ray, welcome back, man. It's been a while since I've seen you, man. Do a burnout. that'd be interesting to see with a truck. Varga, I do too, man. I love him. Well, thank you, Estcraft. Gotta be an easy parking. What do I think about the Saab 93 convertible? I think they're cool, man. I like Saabs. In general. I never owned any Saabs, but I do appreciate them. Hey, Sebastian, welcome. If you're new, welcome. There we go. We're green. Let me show you guys outside. This is my truck. The Volvo VNL 2014. In a blue metallic with a little bit of a yellowish tone. It's kind of a Swedish flag thing going on here. So let's put the parking brake. And also I can disconnect by hitting this button here, the comfort button. Is this my favorite game, Happy Mo? It's one of my favorite games. So it's just like BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, and American/Euro Truck Simulator. Those are my favorite ones. All right, we delivered. So let's get another job. Let's see if we have another job sitting here. Freight market. A V60, nice. Which V60? Is it a P3 or is it a SP8? Like, what year is it? It has been a while, Steve. Welcome back, man. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching on the Red app with the play button, don't forget to hit the like. It'll help a lot. And also subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I do have tutorials there. Thank you guys for joining also on TikTok. Been good today. Can't complain. Volvo made that. Yes, Volvo made the dashboard, and I just reassembled in my house. Is this ETS2? This is ATS today, Olivier. Where's the beer? Oh man, it's Monday morning. I gotta work after my live stream, so even though I could, in theory, drink and drive, that is not something I will be doing today. So shall we go to Missouri? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Missouri. $106 per mile, and we'll be taking a tractor. That is a GPS destination. Truck analysis. Yeah, that's okay. Heavy. El Juanma. Oh, GT7. I'm sorry to see you, man. But I'm glad you came here anyways, man. Thank you for coming. So am I using an Arduino Uno for the gauges? Yes, an Arduino Uno. I'm not using the ESP32. Oh, parking brake is on. Sebastian, what do I do for a living? Yes, so I work with market research. I'm an executive at a large company, and I work from home. I'm super thankful for that. So I work from home, and I'm commuting to my virtual home office. Did y'all know the funny way of calling the detachment button the turbo button? I don't know. I'd never heard of that. But this button is called comfort here. Do we want a convoy? So today we're not going to drive on ETS. We're going to stay on... oh, the other way. Sorry. So we're going to drive on ATS today. Finally, a live. So I've been live streaming every day, nearly. Didn't live stream yesterday, but I do live stream quite a lot. Oh, we're turning here. Have I ever driven or ever wanted to drive in semi in real life? No, man, I never driven. Obviously, I'd love to drive just out of curiosity, but not as, you know, like a job or anything like that. All right, let's go to Maryville, Missouri. All right, continue. Oh, nice, Darius. I'm good, man. How are you, dude? You beat my record. Nice, good job, dude. Which car did you drive? The MP4/5B? That's pretty cool. Congrats, man. Get our trailer. Roomba. That's a funny. Oh, here's the truck. No. I know I need to take a tractor. So you can watch my tutorial on the Red app. Oh, right there. That's where it is. So if you watch my tutorial, you'll be able to build one yourself. It's not hard, man. It's a lot of work, but not hard work. Jazzy. So what type of setup is this? Like, did you build it? Yes. So it's built from just one car. It's a Volvo S60R. But I do have parts from different junkyard cars. FDR7. So let me get this straight. You literally took the dash and the whole gauge cluster from a car. Yes. That is an accurate description. So we are here at the place where we're getting a new job, and all I have to hit is comfort. Did you make the tutorial on how to make the dash? Yes, it's on my channel, exactly where you are. So hit the subscribe button, check out my videos, and you'll be able to follow my tutorial. And I'm working on a tutorial right now for the electronics. Does this travel in real miles? Yes, so the odometer works just like in real life would. So a quick explanation here on the odometer. So the odometer here on the speedometer, if I'm driving 20 miles an hour for 1 hour, that will go up 20 miles. As for the 744 miles to an empty tank, that will go down according to the game. So the game is compressed, so that will go down faster. So if I'm driving 1 mile in real life, that means 20 miles in the game. So that's why the miles to an empty tank will go down much faster. Hey, Schweizer, welcome. Thank you for joining again, man. Thank you for helping out. Keeping that purple app safe. All right, we got to turn here, so we got to go wide. Otherwise, we'll hit the... Ooh, we hit that column. Maybe I should have gone the other way around. I don't know if that's going to pass. Is the AC working? So the buttons are working. There's no air coming out of here. All right, we're past. Yes, we're through. Nice, S-Craft. He's got a Volvo. Do you play racing games? Yes, I do. I do play Assetto Corsa, iRacing, and BeamNG. So if you watch my live streams on the weekends, that's when I usually play the other games. Yeah, you have 3 separate names. I gotta call you whatever name you're talking, because otherwise people will think that I'm crazy. I know, Shweza. I know that's you. I know you by now, Mr. Makoto JM. And you helped me out set up my Discord. I'm forever thankful. Am I driving a real truck? No, it's a real game, but not a real truck. And it's pretty heavy now because I've got a very heavy tractor here. So you have a G29 and you want to buy the Thrustmaster? Check out the Mosas, man. Been good, Steve. Been good. I can't complain. The Red app where you're watching right now, we surpassed 10,000 subscribers last week, which I'm super thankful and very excited about. Maybe we can even dream about a play button one day. Jackie TTV, what, you got a wheelbase connected in there? Yes, sir. I do have a Fanatec Club Sport DD in here. Yeah, I just have to type it in the chat, man. I gotta always copy and paste the link before the live stream so I can put on the chat window. C. Bill Sarabia, can you go fast? I'm flooring, man, but it's a pretty heavy cargo here. I'm driving this huge tractor trailer here, and I gotta stop at the scale. Jojo, nice! You finished the Le Mans. I remember you told me you were going to race it. How did you do? Does it have heating issues, maybe, since it's covered? No, there's no heating issues. Fanatec is I think it's pretty good with temperature control. But I never had any issues with temperature. And it's not that covered. It's open. In the back, it's completely wide open. Roomba, how much does this roughly cost? So roughly about $700 in the simulator part, the sim rig. Not talking about the triple TVs. I'm not talking about the computer. I'm only talking about $300 in car parts. And then another $400 or so in hardware. So wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos. Moza is like expensive. Man, it's not expensive. Just about the same price as a T300 now. The R3 is way better than a Logitech now, man. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Jackie. Yeah, you can find more information on my channel on the Red app. I do have a tutorial there, so if you want to build one for yourself, you can follow my tutorial. I also have a Discord that my friend Schweiz just pasted there on the chat, so you can go to my Discord and you can ask questions there, and whatever I can help, I will. S-Craft, oh man, I know the situation is sometimes can be hard, but little by little, man, you know, there's that very tacky but very true one day one. That is true, man. When you have some spare money, just buy, little by little, just one piece at a time. You don't have to have a whole simulator like this, like a whole interior. Oh, sweet. $100. Oh, that's a nice gesture, guys. That's a nice gesture. Congrats, dude. Isn't it annoying to pull over for virtual weight checks? Just part of the immersion, like, I'm driving a fake truck in the game, so I mean, I could go bananas here and drive crazy, but I just feel like if you give in and play along, that's way better. Otherwise, it gets boring. If you're just driving around like crazy here, this is not the purpose of this game. Like the purpose of Assetto Corsa, for instance, Shitoku, it's drive around and cut people, and that'll be more fun. Yeah, if you start saving money little by little, you get there. When I started, I had a 2x4 rig, just wooden, just a wooden structure, and I had a T300 steering wheel. I was using a PlayStation 4 and an old TV that I had. That wasn't even like HD. I think it was 720. Zay, that's pretty cool, man. What are you eyeing? A V70R, manual, automatic, what year, what color? Start small, Jack. That's the key, man. My wife, you know, she respects my hobbies, but I started small. I think if I showed up one day out of the blue with a complete car interior, I think she would have kicked me out too. Thank you, just a friend. Thank you. Yeah, you could. One could FDR start a business. Just that I work, you know, full time at an office. So I work from home. I have a pretty convenient, you know, and, you know, good income. So one day I might, just for the heck of it. You know, I always have this little thing going on in the back of my mind. What if? That'd be cool. I'd love to do that. But right now I'm just gonna go with the flow. Living Ethan. Sorry if it was asked, but which SimHub CarPlay is that on the LCD? You can find the link to download that one on my channel on the Red app. So you got to go to the Red app, check out my tutorial, and you can download it there. Go max speed. Dude, I'm flooring. And the truck won't go past 70 miles an hour because I have a very heavy load here. JP1850, do you get back or neck pain for fake driving for hours? No, man, that's why I chose a Volvo. This seat, one of the best there is, man. So I don't get a back or a neck pain. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for everybody that's hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys. And liking the live stream. I also appreciate that. Thank you. Well, thank you, Token Pirate. What kind of truck am I in? I'm driving a Volvo VNL 2017. This one. What would I call it? The simulator? I don't know. It's just a simulator, man. I don't know. People ask me all the time, what would I call it? A real car simulator? I don't know. Token Pirate, does the AC work or is just cosmetic? So, all the buttons, there's nothing cosmetic here in terms of buttons. Every single button will do something. Now, does air come out of here? No. There's no air coming out of here because I'm in my home office. I do have my AC blowing air right on me here. Do the indicators work? Yes, Nickbo. If I put the right indicator on, it will do the right, left, and hazards. Hazards. There you go. Let's pass this guy here. Guy's going a bit too slow. Install a V10, 170 stroke. It'll make you go light speed. I bet it would. This truck here has about, I think it's 600 horsepower. Yeah, we finally passed 75 miles an hour. I think we're kind of going downhill here. So we're about 80 miles an hour. This is unbelievable in Euro Truck Simulator. You wouldn't even, like, I'd get a ticket by now. Thank you for subscribing, Jaden. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Come on, guys. Get out of my way. I'm trying to deliver stuff. Got places to be. This guy is camping on the left lane. We're going to have to move here. So there's a car on this lane. Will you let me in? Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, Token. Damn high 444. Yo. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. But you sound like a bot. I don't know why, but I hope you're not a bot. But if you are a bot, sad. Hashtag sad. Oops, a little too much. I was looking at the rear view mirror here for a second. Yeah, it sounds like a bot. You know, I read the messages out loud, so sometimes I don't process what is on the whole message, so and then I realize halfway through the add me on Discord is what gave away. Bot be gone. Well, thank you, Trace. Thank you for keeping our streets clean. We're going fast, boys. In truck world, you know. And we're hauling something heavy here. Oops. I'm running out of fuel. Is that a Subaru STI? So they have Subarus here in the game. But I think it is. You know, I always like to think that they went on the parking lot of the developer. Kind of went like, what cars do y'all have? And then they scanned the cars and put in the game. Borato, do you drive a truck in real life too? No, I don't, man. Wait, how did you manage to get the speedo working? So to get the speedo working, you need to do a few steps. So you need an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield on top, so it will recognize CAN bus language and connect to the gauge cluster. Then you need to program it according to what the real car sends as commands for speed, tachometer, fuel, the gear, the time, and whatnot. And then you need to connect it on the computer to an app called SimHub. So SimHub will fetch the game data and it will send to the Arduino, which will in turn translate into CAN bus language and send it over to the gauges. And so the gauges will kind of, you know, work. That is a very, you know, short explanation of how to get the gauges working. Oh, see you later, GT7. Thank you for joining, man. Don't forget to drop the like button before you leave, man. That would be very helpful. Well, thank you for all the new subscribers there on the Red app. Smokey, Racherman, Token, Turret. Thank you, guys. As we're flying through here, 85 miles an hour with a very heavy truck. This is actually kind of dangerous here. And we need fuel. You see the light just came on here, my fuel gauge, and I only have 244 miles to an empty tank. So we're gonna stop at the next stop here, and you guys will be able to see the fuel tank gauge, the gauge cluster moving up. So let's slow down because this is the exit that I need to take, and we're doing like 80 miles an hour. We're using the engine brake here, everything that can help us. What does a simulator station like this cost to buy? So it's more like cost to build than cost to buy. If you build it yourself, you can't buy it. So there's nobody selling it as far as I know. You can build it buying parts at the junkyard and then reassembling in your house following my tutorial on where you are right now on my channel. The reason why I say that is because I'm live streaming in different places as well. So I am on the Purple, the Red app, and the TikTok. I can say TikTok because TikTok is the jealous girlfriend here. Thank you everybody for hitting the follow button on TikTok. What are you doing, dude? That guy. You see that? So let's put some fuel here. Jimmy, so the game is called Euro Truck Simulator. Alright, so here's the procedure to fill up the tank. So I put the parking brake, good measure. Then I will turn off the engine, hitting the on and off air conditioning button. Now I can press, there's a button behind my steering wheel here from Volvo that is enter. So you'll start seeing the light will go off and the miles to an empty tank will go up. Pay attention. What app is on my phone, Robert? So it's called Truck Sim, altogether, GPS on Patreon. So if you check it out on Patreon, you'll be able to download it and help the guy develop it. Pretty amazing. Smokey, nice. You play Euro Truck Simulator. You're from Ireland. Nice. Yeah, dude. Smokey, I've been playing ETS as well. ETS 2. So the tank is full. We got 271 gallons here. We spent about $1,000. Anyway, coming back to the ETS. So ETS is fun because I see different landscapes. However, the speed limit in Europe, guys, come on. So slow. Engine is on. Let's turn the parking brake off. Let's hit the highway. Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. Yeah, I would like Lewis Hamilton. Oh man. Hello, builder. Welcome. Am I playing ATS, Robert? Yes, I am. We are on ATS. So I'm thinking about a live stream schedule that'll be as follows. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will play American Truck Simulator. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I want to play ETS 2, Euro Truck Simulator 2. On weekends, I want to play BeamNG and Assetto Corsa. So if you guys are interested, you can subscribe to my channel. I will live stream every morning here from like 8-ish a.m. till 9:45-ish a.m. And then I will live stream on Saturdays a little later, usually at 8 something. Imagine how much that cost. So you don't have to imagine, I can tell you. I spent about $700 in car parts and hardware to build this. And I have a breakdown on my channel, on my tutorial. So the sim rig itself, the rig, it was $700. Not that expensive. Your mom, I don't know, are you texting and driving? I'm not. Haven't touched my phone. Matin, how do you set up a, how do you get a setup like this? So you have to build it, man. And on my channel, you can find a tutorial. Is it starting to rain here? Kind of looks like it. Yes, there's a couple of drops. Yeah, it's starting to rain here in, where are we? We're near Junction City. Oops. Like her? Oop. Yeah, it will change. I don't know. ETS doesn't do that. ATS does. You love the song? You forgot the name? Which one? The highway? Loves the highway. I will ride all night long. The one in Cars, the movie Cars. I don't know the name either. Yes, Smokey. The Volvo seats are among the best that I've ever seen, man. Jurassic, Johnny, would you drive this to your own work? Yeah. I'm actually driving to my work. I work from home. So I'm commuting right now to my home office. Excuse me. Baby Sire, so yes, my tank is emptying quickly because this is a compressed world. So I need to drive about 200 miles to my destination. But obviously, they're not going to make me drive 200 miles. That would take, like, what, 3 hours, 2 hours and a half? So the world is compressed to 20 miles. It's equal to 1 mile, like in real life. So that's why the miles to an empty tank will go down much faster than this will go up. No, Junction City, I think it's Kansas, right? Does the Volvo screen go down and up? Yes, it does. It still does, Robert. There you go. Goes down and up. Is this virtual reality? No, Kim. This is physical. This is a real physical dashboard. Oh, I'm on 6 gears and it's not on 6 gears. A lot lizard side quest mod. Gotta tell SCS, man, they gotta do that. Yeah, the truck is absolutely chugging the fuel. That is true. You got a whole car in your house. Well, technically, it's not the whole car. It's just the interior. Baby, what is up with you and hitting things, man? Join my live stream on Saturdays. You'll see me hitting things on BeamNG. This game here, the purpose is not hitting people or cars or anything for that matter. I'm not going to be hitting anybody as it's starting to rain here, so we can put on intermittent. Oh, did I pass the scale? Yes. I failed to stop at the scale, so I got a ticket. Why are you holding the RPM so high, Callan Cole? So there's an explanation for that, and it's quite simple, and you'll understand why. So as you obviously know, diesel trucks have a very low RPM, so 2,000 RPMs. In this truck here, 2,000 RPMs will get me in the red line. So what happens? What gives that I'm holding 5,000 RPMs? So in fact, I'm holding 1,400 RPMs because this tachometer is calibrated. So anytime that the game will send 2,000 RPMs to my tachometer will read it as 7,500. This is done just so I can get the whole motion of the gauge needle instead of just going like from 600 to 2,000. 600, 2,000. So I can actually see the needle moving to the red line and change gears accordingly. That is the reason why you see the tachometer so high. Does the police pull you over? No, they just give you tickets. Well, thank you, Tam. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. If you like what you're watching, just hit that subscribe button. It won't cost you anything and helps a lot, man. I'm trying to grow my channel. Is it real life or a game? It's a game. This is a definition of I have a 50% of a car. Yeah. Yeah, I'm headed towards Missouri, man. You're right. You can hit things, Steve, on BeamNG. You're right, but GTA 5 is another good game to hit things around. What sim hardware do I have? So I have a Fanatec Club Sport DD Duck. Where are we going, Kim? We're going to Missouri. It would be cool if the screen went down when you turn the truck off. I can do that, Robert. I can actually do that. I just didn't do that. In my real car, it does do that. But yeah, I eventually will hook it up. Oh, there's some kind of accident here. We'll kind of go crazy here, but there's an accident on the road. I don't want to wait. I've got places to be, man. All right, I'm passing, so slow your truck, dude. Whoa, nice, Scotland. Turn off the wipers. It's drizzling a little bit. That's why I have it on intermittent. I think you guys just can't see the little drops, but it bothers me to see the little drops. Reposter, yes, thank you, man. I do like to reply to questions, and I'm live streaming now just so you understand why I'm answering questions that might not be on your chat window. It's because I am also live streaming on Purple and Red apps. I do have 185 people watching on Red and about 326 on TikTok. So you might see me answering questions that you don't recognize. And it's because I'm on more than one platform. Mint Apple, the game is called American Truck Simulator. Ryan the Collector, that is not a fun, funny thing to say. Those were real people. So if you don't stop, I will just block you, man. I would appreciate if you don't. We can hit the thing in BeamNG. Yes, sir. I can hit us. I can't. You guys are safe behind the screen. They FW. How much was it? About $300 in car parts, and another $400 in hardware. That's for the rig itself. Got signed. Yes, American Truck Simulator. 2010 XC90. Cool, Robert. Oh yeah, it's the same screen, man. It's the exact same screen. In fact, I think this one came from an XC90 that I found at the yard. How much do I think it costs? I just told you. About $700 for the rig. Oh, thank you, Spence. Sorry, I missed it. Thank you, Spence. I do appreciate that. Hey, what truck am I driving, Bhavan? So I'm driving the Volvo BNL 2014. Does the truck simulator have a map on mobile? Yes. Truck Sim GPS. Am I using graphic mods? Yes. I think the rain kind of stopped now. So yes, I am using a graphics mod. I don't remember the name. It's the most popular one on the Steam workshop. What state am I in right now? I think I am in Missouri. We're about 6 minutes to our destination, which is in Missouri. Are you using a high and low splitter? No, I'm using... So on the game, you see a 6-speed manual transmission on the game and in real life. Thank you, MQ Oze. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Itchy. Oh, thank you, man. Here to you too, man. How was your day? Ready to start your live stream? If you had to go racing in a sim, let's say Le Mans or Assetto, what cars would you use? I don't know, man. That's a good question. I like GT3 cars. TB, Hagrid. Does the radio work? Yes, sir, it does. Can you do this setup with any car, Lewis? Yes. Pretty much any car you can do this. Essentially, I'm using Arduinos here, so you can pretty much set up any button to work as an Arduino. Thank you, Elu. You're driving a PC. Yeah. In a way, yeah. I am driving a PC. 25 miles an hour. That's the only places that the speed limit is low. Tom Pirate. Oh, you got in 2006. Nice, man. What's your color combo? My real S60R in the garage is black with Nordcap seat. And it's 2005. With the M66. Have to open up wide. This is a very long trailer here, man. What VNL? I'm driving the VNL 2014. This one. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. It takes about, let's say, about 6 feet by 7. Well, if you consider the TVs here, it's a little more than 6. I'd say about 8, 7.5 feet wide. Ollie, how much does the setup cost? About $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, Arduinos, that kind of stuff. That's for the rig, not talking about the triple TVs or the PC. Do you have a seatbelt? No, I don't. I gotta put one. You input, then PC go... Yeah, pretty much. That's a very simple, you know, boiled down explanation. Yeah, the speed limit is pretty low there. Actually, it's 45 miles an hour. It could go a little faster now, but the truck doesn't like to accelerate. It's pretty heavy now. Toby, how to get an entire semi-truck in your room? Little by little, man. Piece by piece. You have to reassemble it. Hey, Benny. What's up, man? Nordcap with electric silver spaceball. Oh, nice combination, Tom. I do have the Nordcap seats, and although I loved it, the Atacama seats, I think the Nordcaps are super classy. And the electric silver is a cool color. I like it. Volvo for life. Heck yeah. What map do I hate? Yeah, California for me as well. Because of the speed limit. Super low. You need to know about the monitors, Ollie, and everything. So that depends on your budget, man. You can buy a monitor for like $200. You can buy a PC, or if you have a PC, for about $1,000 that will run a simulator. So it depends on your budget, man. My budget is different from yours because I do content creation. So I go a little overboard here. I have a 4090. I have a triple 4K TV setup here. So mine is a little more expensive than, you know, the average person needs. Yes, PB. I do, Hagrid. I do have PB Hagrid. It's on my channel, exactly where you're subscribed. You can check out my long-form content videos. Right there, man. What car brand interior would be the cheapest to assemble? Mika. Ah, man. It's hard to say, because if you're in the US and you can buy from Coparts, it doesn't matter. All car parts are the same price. So if you buy, a steering wheel from a Volvo or a Volkswagen, it's the same price. So it depends on where you are. Ollie, you might as well just work as a trucking job at this point. Nah, man, it doesn't make any sense. That's kind of silly. Like telling a Call of Duty player to join the army because they got a nice setup. Doesn't make any sense. Is that like a real car parts? Yes. Or is it like parts that go with the game? No, it's a combination. So the real car parts, and then I have a game wheelbase and a game shifter and a game handbrake, a game pedals, that kind of stuff. What place am I heading, though? I am headed towards Maryville in Missouri. Did you remove the airbags, I'm guessing? Yes. So there's no airbag in here. Is that an Apple CarPlay, Robert? It is a SimHub dashboard that looks like an Apple CarPlay. So, as you can see, it has information about my computer. It'll have the main, Apple CarPlay TV screen. The music that's playing right now, Take My Pulse from Harry's Healer. There is the information. I can give it a little bit bigger here for you. So that's the Apple CarPlay information that I see. Do you ever play ETS2? Yes, Ollie, I do. I will play ETS tomorrow. I will start streaming ETS2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I'm gonna stick to ATS on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You're in Scotland. That's pretty cool, man. I had another person from Scotland watching the live stream just earlier. Do you get this on the phone, Kelly? No, unfortunately, this is for PC. Yeah, Cheeky, exactly, man. Any car, just go to a pull apart, pick and pull, Copart. There's several names for it. And bring your tools, have fun taking it apart. This will help you to reassemble it. So if you watch my tutorial, you will be able to see some of the tips that I give. Like, try to find a car that's readily available. Like, there's plenty of, of them on the junkyard. That'll help a lot. And, oh, nice. I have the, I think I have the same Formula GT. Where's the entrance? Right here. Can you do 180 speed? No, this truck won't go that fast. Well, thank you, Joe. Do I ever crash? Yes, Ollie. So if you watch on Saturdays, I will live stream BeamNG. And that's me just basically crashing all around. Steve Ray, no, not yet, man. I was just to the brim with some home projects here at my house. I still gotta finish a few of them, and then I'll start working on them again. Where should I place it? Unfortunately, I can't choose the I can do anything. I don't know why it's grayed out, but okay. You gotta park right there on my right, so right here. Right by the lady. Say hello, Emma. That's Emma. Tash, thank you. You're from Wisconsin. Nice, Randall. The TikTok UI is so much better. I don't know. I haven't seen the other ones too much. Yeah, but I'm using the TikTok Live Studio now. What's my favorite DLC in ATS? Oh, man, that's a good question. I don't know if I have one, to be honest with you. We're gonna have to go and turn real weird here. Lebanon, nice. How'd you get your setup? Thank you, Dougpa. I got it at a junkyard, so you can watch my tutorial there on my channel. Yeah, Randall, shout out to you, man. Shout out. We're parking here. Yeah, they act like proper cars. They don't go crashing around unless you do something very, sudden. Like if you just do something crazy, they will crash into you, but just like in real life would. All right, so we're here, and we're gonna deliver this beautiful tractor trailer here. This one. Oversized load. So if I hit comfort, it will detach the trailer. And there you go. We did an excellent job, apparently. I don't think you guys can see it. It's right at the edge of the window here of the screen. But I did earn about $54,000. And I'm on my way to level 89. I've been playing this one for quite a while. I'm still on level like 22, I think, on ETS. Builder T, do you prefer to drive a car or a truck? Man, I like all of them. Depends on the day of the week. Like for live streaming during the weekdays, I've been preferring to drive the truck because I can interact with you guys a lot better. Cheeky, yes, actually, Butt Kicker sent me one, and it's connected to this, the main, the driver's seat here. You have a Dodge Journey, nice. Yep, Butt Kickers is a good option. However, even though they sent me one for free, and I should just always, push them, there's cheaper options, man. There are cheaper options. Hello, Nazario. Let's find another job here, guys, shall we? Job, freight market. We are here in Maryville, Missouri. So we have a trip to Oklahoma. Arizona, no, that's too far. Nebraska. Let's do this Nebraska trip because it should be shorter. Maybe I'm able to finish today. Let me read the questions here. Sorry. How do you link the monitors? Because I have 3, and I think that would be really fun. Ollie, so depends on your graphics card. So you need to plug all of the monitors on your graphics card, and then ask to extend, and then you can use a tool that's called. Let me get the tool here. It's called the Simple Runtime Window Editor, and then you can kind of set it up for the triple, and you can just drag things around. Is this the interior of a Volvo V70? Yes, a V70/S60R. They're the same. Oh, there's an exit here. We'll take this one then. Have I ever driven through New Mexico? Yes, Aaron Silva. I did. I did in real life and in the game. Put on Sirenze. What is that? Hey, Majli, thank you. Oh, it's in the same place. So this is where the trailer was. We're gonna just go around. That's silly. They didn't even pay attention to that. Oh, you did, Sutton? We arrived to pick up our trailer at Grand Pastures, established in 1910. Hey, Biggs Gaming, what's up, man? Welcome back, man. Freight market. All right, let's go to Nebraska. Let's take the job. There it is. That's our trailer. Your first car was a C30. That's a cool car to be your first car, man. I just saw that the pick-a-part, the Copart that I usually get the parts from, the Pasco Easy Pull It. So if you're in Tampa Bay area, that is the best place to get parts from. They just got a C30 there for parts. So if one wants to build a Volvo C30 interior, they'd be able to do so. All right, let's connect the trailer here. I think we're some livestock here, probably. Maryville, Missouri. Yes, sir. I am in Maryville, Missouri. I think it's amazing that people recognizes the places. Stabil, what game is this? This is American Truck Simulator. Good Duck and Zulu. Zulu? I don't know. Turn your blinkers off. What? No, I was turning. I had to get them on. They turn off by themselves. So if I put to the right, it's gonna be, and if I turn right, obviously it'll continue on. And now if I put the wheel back to the left, see, it just went back. It works like in the real car, so it'll turn off when it needs to turn off. Why don't you truck in real life, Ollie? I told you that already. You're asking that again. It doesn't make any sense. I have a full-time job. I love my job. I work from home. And I get to play this as a hobby, which is a lot more fun. Why is it not going to second gear sometimes? You bought a 2010 S80 as your first car. Nice. The S80 2010 has the V8 version. That's a pretty cool version. Oh, Majli, come on. Yeah, the C30 is pretty cool. I remember I thought the waterfall center console was super cool. Like that was amazing in the early 2000s. David, yes, I'm not in a real car. I am in the simulator. Go really wide here. There's a guard turning. Did I skip your question? No, I don't think so. I remember answering it, but I don't remember the question anymore. Itchy. That's oh, Itchy, my friend. Well, thank you. I can't say your name, but it's 55 Bumbo Clat. There's this guy trying to pass me, almost hitting everybody. Dude, just chill, man. Yeah, I did answer. Oh, that was a question? Okay, yeah. I try to answer all the questions, so eventually I might skip them. And I try to say the name of the person out loud because I'm live streaming on different platforms at the same time. And so, yeah. I just hope my robot doesn't hit my camera again. It does that a few times. Do you play city car driving? No, I never did. John, thank you for the flower. Since you hooked up the trailer, how many minutes until you arrive? Hope. I can tell you exactly. 16 minutes. So if you pay attention on my Apple CarPlay here, on this bottom left quadrant, there's the real-time ETA and ETE and ETA. So 16 minutes, and I'll arrive at around 9:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you look at my watch here, my clock, you can see. But we're gonna sleep now because I want to make sure that it's daylight, because driving in the nighttime, it's kind of hard for you guys to see. Does the warning button work in the game? Yes, I'll show you in a second. Do you get road rage? Sometimes. We're gonna park here at the truck parking lot. This very American parking lot. With the flags and all. You want to hear the truck sound? Is it too low? It's maxed out, man. Maybe it's the game. So we're going to park right here somewhere. And we're going to spend the night. An all-wheel drive C30. I don't know why they never did that. So weird that they never had a all-wheel drive C30. Alright, so we're... There's some. How do you get that to work? So on my channel you can follow a tutorial. We're parking here. Straighten up. I'm not following any specific markings on the ground because there aren't any. The Apple CarPlay thing. Okay, the Apple CarPlay thing you can find on my channel, and you can download it. There's a link there. All right, we're parking here. Let me get it straight-ish. All right. So we are backed in here. And we're going to stop for the night. Pretty simple. I'll put the parking brake on. And then I turn off the engine and sleep. Super fast sleep. Lane edits. No, this is American Truck Simulator. Get the engine started. Let's get the parking brake off. Let's get going. So we gotta go that way. Gotta go here and then turn right, and then we'll continue. Hey, Capybara! Nice to see you, man. Welcome back on this beautiful Monday. How was your weekend, Capybara? Yep. Her name is Emma. Thank you, Seabrev. Emma? No, not that Emma. The chat named her Emma one day, and I think it's okay. She's called Emma. Is that same for the sat-nav or just... so the sat-nav here on this one is a little different. So this one is called Truck Sim Altogether GPS, and you can find it on Patreon. This guy is developing this beautiful software here that will allow you to have your map working on your phone or your Android. Hey, Dwayne! Can you play other games? Yes, I do play other games, Jaden. If you join me on a live stream on Saturdays, I usually play Assetto Corsa and BeamNG. You don't feel any body roll. Yeah, that's exactly the only thing that's missing. The G-forces, right? From turns and the body roll and all of that. I do feel the wheel, you know, force feedback, the shaking and the road vibrations through my seat, but I don't feel the body roll. I'm pretty good, man. Happy Monday. I had like 400 people watching on the Red app at some point today. It slowed down a little, but dude, that was amazing. As I hope my robot doesn't go and hit my camera here. It's right behind me. So if you guys see the camera moving around, I'm not crashing the truck. It's just the dumb robot doing its work. Go a little... Oh, can't go faster. It's 45 miles an hour now. Well, Kotak, yeah. By all means, man. Oh, thank you, dude. No, yeah, I could have the dices in real life, too. And that could be achieved by using an Arduino, in fact. I've seen a guy doing it with the little Christmas tree, you know, scent. But, dude, that's something I think I'm gonna do eventually. Oh, 30 minutes? No, I have to finish before you have to go, man. We're gonna be driving for another 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna deliver this and maybe start another job. Well, thank you, CS Raven. Well, thank you, Stephen Broadbent. You have the same last name as that famous YouTuber and sim racer, Jimmy Broadbent. Okay, did the robot hit the camera? I heard something. No, still there. Is it possible to have a motion rig on your Volvo interior? Not as it currently is, unfortunately, because I would have to have a more sturdy structure. It's just wood underneath, so I don't think it would hold the weight. Duck, I'm making a similar setup with a BMW. Oh, thank you, Duck. If you follow my tutorial, you'll be able to build it, because I built a BMW also, an E60, and It's the same process, man. What happens if I speed, Aaron? I get tickets. That clanker. Oh, dude. Kelly Thompson. This game is called American Truck Simulator. Just one little crash. No, man. Send me a super chat and I'll crash. Could you set this up in VR as well? Yes, you could. Oh, really, Stephen? He's a big YouTuber. He just surpassed 1 million subscribers on his channel. How do you look left and right at crossings, Hank? I have a triple TV set up here, so I can look to my right, I can see my right and my left here. I can see out the window, if you will. I don't have to... I could turn the camera like this, but I don't need to do that. Oh, yes, you do, Stephen. Check it out, man, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a 45-minute long tutorial. Yep, there's a side TV here, and there's another side TV on this side. Cody. Are those real man's truck? I like Volvos, man. I'm a little biased, maybe. Thank you, JM. Thank you for answering. JM is my super moderator, Discord creator that's been helping me for a while now. What's the longest drive in the game? I think right now, if you do a trip from... Where are the... Let me check here. I can tell you in a second. If you drive from... Like... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do at all. So if you drive from Texas to Washington State, I think that's the longest trip you can get. Alright, let me see the questions here. So, I really like Forza. Hard to keep straight. How much is... Angel, $700 with the sim rig. Why are you redlining the engine, Ethan? I'm not. The tachometer is calibrated. The truck is actually doing 1400 RPMs right now, which is far from the 2000 red line on the engine. So when it's 2000 RPMs, that's the red line. That's when you're going to see at 7500 RPMs here. Is it a whole car or just the front end, Dallas? It's neither. It's just the interior, just the dashboard and the two driver and passenger seats. Mileage isn't that good. Yes, the miles per gallon here are awful, especially when I have the trailer with. Where are my parking brakes, Cody? So the foot air conditioning here is my parking brake button. Can you go to Manchester tomorrow? I can. I'm gonna drive on ETS tomorrow. Majlin, yes, thank you, man. Yeah, all the buttons and the dashboard, that's something I always tried to do. Thank you, Rafael. Valeu, mano. Bom dia. Seja bem-vindo aí à nossa live stream de segunda-feira, cara. Yo, what's up? Kusai. Harvala. How much was my setup? I don't know how to say your username. It was about $700 for the rig. $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Whoa. Dude, you scared me for a second. I thought that guy was just crossing. Skills? I don't know if I'm saying it right. I got it at the junkyard. At a pick and pull junkyard. You can watch my tutorial on my channel. Well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you don't mind hitting the like button and or subscribing and following, that'd be really appreciated. Philip, where am I from? I was born in Brazil originally, and I moved to the US 10 years ago, so I live in Tampa Bay area, but I was born in Brazil. Do you have to refill your gas? Yes. Don't tell him about the $2,000 GPU. That's why I always say itchy. The rig. You also have a 4090, don't you? Or a 5090? I don't remember. You had a pretty good GPU also, right? What's a good affordable gaming PC? Ah, man, it's a... like... depends on what you want to play. If you're just willing to play like sim racing games, if you buy something that's about $1,200, it'll get you going well. Sim racing titles at this moment in time are not super power hungry. If you're not playing like I am in 4K triple TVs, if you're just using it on a 1080p monitor, they're fairly old by now, so you can run with a slower computer. Cara, eu tenho que testar. O meu problema com os mods, Rafael, é que às vezes eu ponho os mods e eles fazem o jogo ficar instável. E aí se o jogo fica instável e eu tiver travar ele no meio da live stream, é meio ruim. Come on, let me in. Tesla drivers, am I right? JM, no, actually I do have two Behringer speakers underneath, and the radio is the original radio, but the speakers are like huge Behringer. I think there's a photo. Is it gonna be on my Instagram? I think it's on my Instagram. That shows the speakers. How many gears do I have, Sebi? I do have 6 gears in the truck in the game, and I have 6-speed transmission here in real life. Is there an Apple CarPlay on the dash? Yes, sir. It's a SimHub dashboard that looks like an Apple CarPlay. So you can download it on my channel. You can follow my tutorial. Bro, just buy an RTX 4070 or a 5070. Why? I have a 4090. I am running triple 4K, man. I can assure you, a 4070 or a 5070 will not run this game in triple 4K at faster than 60 frames per second. Is that Portuguese? Chunk? Yes, it's Portuguese. I was born in Brazil, so I speak Portuguese as my native language. I have a 4090, not a 3090. Oh, you have the V8, Steve. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned it one time, didn't you? I don't mind sharing what I do for a living. I work with market research, and I've been doing that for about 25 years now. But if a lot of people subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch my videos, maybe one day I become a content creator full-time. Who knows? JVL, you know, it's funny, JM, the reason why I got the Behringers was because I used to work for a company in South Florida, and they closed the company here in the US. And when they closed it, they had a bunch of stuff there that was just going to trash. And one of the things they had was two Behringer, huge Behringer speakers with a mixer box, you know, all that kind of cool stuff. So I just grabbed them. They said, well, yeah, take whatever you want. And I grabbed those. So that's why I have it here. It was just laying around, literally. Oh, he's probably telling someone else. Ah, yeah, could be. Sometimes I miss a message, and I will answer weird questions. Do I play BeamNG? Yes, on Saturdays. I am playing BeamNG now. Monday through Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays I play ATS. Tuesdays and Thursdays ETS2, and then Saturdays I play Assetto Corsa or BeamNG. Oh, thank you, Steve. Ah, é quase a mesma língua, só o sotaque é bem diferente, mas a língua é basicamente a mesma. Robert, your dad has the 2010 XC90 V8. I love that. I love the V8 version of those cars, man. Vou dar uma olhada depois offline, Rafael. Valeu a dica, cara. Oh yes, I'm always on the slow lane, man. I'm driving a truck and I'm flooring right now. And I'm carrying, I think it's livestock. Let me see what I'm carrying. I don't have those. I thought I had the, oh there. It's on ATS, I put on the DTS button. So I'm carrying live cattle. But those are live cattle, so I have to be gentle as I miss my turn here. And I turn like a crazy dude here. So you'd have to build one, M. Lambo. You'd have to build one. Oh, that was not cool, dude. That was not cool. Yes, sir. I built the whole setup. Floor the gas pedal. I am. I can actually show you. See, I'm flooring. Like, it won't go any further. And I'm still, like, being passed by a fire truck. I'm flooring. Like, it won't go down any further. I agree, Steve. Especially if you change, like, the exhaust. Ooh, it sounds so beautiful. Although I'm biased. I like the V5, the 5-cylinder Volvo's sound also. Sounds so cool. Well, thank you, Orang. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty crazy. The Volvo 5-cylinders. Oh, ooh. That was a close one. I didn't see it. I didn't see the red light was on. Do I have a skid mark here? It doesn't have skid marks. But you can kind of see the cattle in there. You kind of see it. Oh, our poor cattle. Now with this braking like this, they must have gone all the way to the front. I got to turn in there because there's an exit up ahead that I need to take. Okay, nice. These guys are turning, so I can merge. Yes, sir. It's a Volvo left ajar. Well, thank you, John. Thank you, man. Alex, this is a real video game. Set up tutorial. Yes, sir. It's on my channel. Same name as here on the red app. Rares Gianna, how did you build it? It's on my tutorial on my channel. 45-minute long tutorial. Am I tripping or is the phone actually shaking? It could be shaking a little bit because of the steering wheel. It does vibrate the whole dashboard a little bit. So I don't know if there's a reflex at a perfect spot, you might see it like shaking a little bit. Somebody, I drive with cars on Saturdays. Pretty close call, yeah, that was a close call. That's why you should not read the chat or the live stream while you drive in real life. Gaming? Yeah, sure, why not? Gerdot, Simon, why not just applying for a truck driver job and earn money while doing what you do anyway? Well, first and foremost, I am earning money while I'm doing this. Second, I have a full-time job. I work from home. I love my job. It's 6-figure plus. I've been an executive for a very long time now. Doesn't make any sense for me to leave that job to be a truck driver. Third, this is a hobby. This is just a hobby, and I'm playing at home. And what you're saying is equivalent of telling somebody that plays Call of Duty to go and join the army because they can get paid to do what they're doing. Does not make any sense whatsoever. Or tell a person playing Flight Simulator at home that they should buy a Boeing 737 or become a pilot. Is the tutorial for the button box on my channel? Not yet, but I'm recording it, Fred J. I am making that tutorial right now. We're almost at our destination. Yeah, it's the part 1, and I'm making the part 2 right now. I'm actively working on it. It's just takes a long time because I haven't been able to work on it for about a couple months now, but I will get back to it. That is true. Wakanya Scott. We'll call you Scott. Volvo made a mistake. They tried to make the Volvo V8 too quiet. They did, however, they make an awesome sleeper car. I agree, Steve. Volvo always made awesome sleeper cars. Like, people will look at, like, you know, let's look at the year. A 1995 Volvo T5R. That was a sleeper car. It was a station wagon that was faster than a BMW. That is awesome. Then in 2005, they made the Volvo S60R, which is, again, faster than a BMW M3 or even a Subaru WRX. So, pretty amazing. So, they make awesome sleeper cars. My 2022 Volvo T8 does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. And it's a Volvo. People will look to it and say, oh, this is a slow car. Yeah. Vessel. So it does have the vibration of the steering wheel, and here I have the vibration from the seat. So this could make the whole thing kind of rumble a little bit. I know that my TVs are shaking because they do shake. Well, thank you, Joel. Thank you. Yeah, Brent, I mean, I have an overkill GPU because I do have triple 4K TVs here. All right, let's deliver it. Oh, finally we can park it with a complicated parking thing. And we have to park that way, so let's go. How much did your whole setup cost? So, ERKZZ. Like I said, it doesn't really matter if I tell you the whole price, but I will anyways. The rig itself was $700. So just for the wood, metal, and carpet. Where is that? Oh, right back there. So I'll have to back up. So $300 in car parts if you go to a Copart, pick and pull apart, whatever you want to call it in your region. Then another $400 if you buy the wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. And then obviously if you need the PC, you know, the monitors and all of that, you're going to spend a lot more money. But, you know, this is up to your budget then. Make a Minecraft villager noise. That's the first. So we'll have to back it up for a long way. Well, thank you, Brent. That's how I feel. Like, I'm having fun safely in my house. I can drive as crazy as I want, or as safe as I want, and have fun. So right now, if you guys are wondering, I'm using my side TVs here, where I have my rear view camera, kind of back it up to my parking spot. Well, maybe one day people will be able to drive from home their trucks. Manuel Colmenares. So it was about $700 for the rig, not for the computer, TV, that kind of stuff. How do you link the dashboard and TV and all of that things up? So it's so many things, man. So the TV is just connected to the graphics card, just like any regular monitor would. And the Apple CarPlay, the same thing. It's just connected to the computer through HDMI. Now for the other stuff, everything is USB. For everything is like $10,000. Like with my computer is $3,000 alone. I have a 9950X3D with a 4090. Then I have the Philips Hue, the triple TV, you know, all of that stuff. That's more money. Yeah, truck drivers make pretty decent money, but they have to drive all around the country, put up with a lot of crazy people driving on the road. And I work from home. I love what I do. I make probably more money than they do. So I'm happy here. And we got a green light. How do you make so you can see the gears on the dashboard, Anton? So it's just about how I do see everything. So there's the gears, the time, the temperature for my CPU. The 68 Fahrenheit is my CPU temperature right now in Celsius. Then I have my fuel gauge. I have the lights. I can put the parking brake on. You're going to see the light is on now. So yeah. And please don't spam the chat. When I see the messages, I will answer them. But if you spam, I will block you. Yeah, I don't think so either, Gernot. I think they don't come home and just like say, oh, let me drive a little more. So, yeah, that's where we parked, right here. We backed it up. We're gonna deliver our livestock cattle. Yeah, so I think I could have come here and kind of parked like backing up there, but I just came reversing all the way from up there to here. Do I have Louisiana? Yes, I do. I have all the... I don't know if Louisiana's here. I do have it. Let me show. Ooh, let me see. I have all the DLCs. No, Louisiana is not available yet. That would be Louisiana. All right, let's disconnect this trailer here. So in order to disconnect, all I have to do is press comfort. There we go. What's cool is ATS and ETS have online programs to help you your CDL in real life too. I did not know that, Cheeky. Is that true? That's cool. Can you play ETS too? Yes, I can. SVR, follow me. Put the notifications on. Tomorrow morning, you'll be able to watch me playing... Oh, I was late? Really? How was I late? And 10 hours late. So I got $0 for this delivery. Ah, screw you. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be live streaming ETS. I live stream ETS 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays now. You live in Louisiana. Nice, Gary. I live in Florida. D16, Alex. I mean, yeah, that would be cool, but, you know, people have different tastes. Like, I like having a real car here. People sometimes like to drive, like, an F1 car. And although I don't mind driving F1 cars here, and if you watch my live stream on Saturday, this Saturday, the past Saturday, I drove a lot of F1 cars. I drove Senna's car, Niki Lauda's, you know, several F1 cars, Schumacher's. So I don't feel it's weird. Some people do, so they prefer to have more, you know, like one-to-one experience, if you will. Let me go back inside the truck here. And we're going to turn off the engine because we're going to pick it up again because I got to end my live stream for today. I'm going to answer just a few more questions and then I'm going to end the live stream. So if you're watching it on TikTok, all 300 of you, hit the follow button if you want to see this more. I live stream every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. till like almost 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on weekends, I do live stream at around 8:30 a.m. till noon-ish. Do I work at home? Yes, I work from home. So this is my commute to my home office, my virtual commute to my virtual home office. And Marie Fournier. So you have to click the button, not type in the chat. There's a button that looks like that on your TikTok, and it will turn your to widescreen. Well, thank you, Brent. Have you been in Sweden? Not in real life. I've been in Sweden in the game, in ETS, yes. Does the AC work? So the buttons work as you saw, but no, the air is not coming out of here. Thibaut, I'm not in a real car. I am in my home office. Yes, I'm in a car interior, not a truck interior. And the reason for that is very simple. I also drive cars with the simulator. So I think it's less strange to drive a car, an interior of a car driving a truck, than driving a truck dashboard with a car. Like, I kind of feel like I'm driving a truck. It's high elevated. I'm focused on the sound, the way the car is performing, the truck in this case, and it makes more sense to me. Your title says playing Assetto Corsa. Oh, no, that's not on purpose. I forgot from Saturday. Maya soon. I have to fix that. I forgot to change that. Because on Saturdays, Miyasun, I drive on Assetto Corsa and BeamNG. How much was it to build? About $700 in the rig, $300 in car parts, and another $400 in the wood metal carpet. What's the time on your side right now? You're using Central African time. So, Scott, I am in Eastern Standard Time. It's nearly 10 a.m. here. Do you like Sweden? Yes. I like Sweden cars especially. How was it to build? Will you build another one? So, Gerard, I have two Volvos. One is in my garage, the one I made the tutorial, so you can watch the tutorial right now on my channel. I built a BMW E60, and also I built a Miata. I'm not planning right now to build another one, but eventually I might. Can you zoom out to see the full dash setup, Anthony? You can go to my widescreen version or just check out my other short videos. You'll be able to see the whole setup. I can't change the camera, unfortunately. Thank you for joining again, Steve Ray. I really appreciate you, man. Hope you come back again and don't take this long, man. Chicky Brickies, what wheelbase do you use? So I'm using a Fanatec Club Sport DD with 12 Newton meters. I was playing American Truck Simulator, Joel. Element Future, next up, a Koenigsegg interior. Dude, if you could find Koenigsegg's in junkyards, I'm sure I would. Thank you for stopping by, and everyone. Thank you, Makoto, for helping me again. So I have to go right now, guys, but I really appreciate you guys joining the live stream and asking questions and everything. The range is crazy. Yes, it's a truck. It has, like, I don't know, 400 gallons in this fuel tank. Oh, no, I don't mind saying it again, Coda Bear. So the phone is called Truck Sim Altogether GPS on Patreon. Well, thank you, Gernot. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have a spare BMW E46, man, build a simulator out of it. Unless you're not gonna, like, restore it and all. Quick challenge, play with no force feedback. Yeah, it's just, we just have to put the power or the strength to 0. How do the gauges work? So Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield runs it. You can find more information on my channel. Alright guys, I gotta go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining this live stream yet again on this Monday morning. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. So tomorrow we're live streaming Euro Truck Simulator. And yeah, it'll be fun. So stay safe. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.